Welcome to Brawlhalla.
I want to see AyoBlue versus Luna. I want to see what AyoBlue brings to the table going against Luna. I think the Scythe and I think the sword gameplay that we can see from them will be powerful. However, will it be enough to go against Luna? The only person I've seen Luna have it get absolutely wiped by was someone that played a lot of Scythe. So I would say maybe we see Scythe gameplay from AyoBlue and maybe it works out for him.
Yes, AyoBlue going with the tried and true Jiro that we saw over at Summer Championships. He was playing a bit of Artemis earlier in winter semis and even before top 8. I am somewhat interested on why he went to Artemis, but he's back here on the tried and true Jiro. What's even more interesting is this Chun-Li pick coming out from Luna. Luna had been playing, I believe, Mordex throughout all of this bracket as well. So going in with this Chun-Li pick could be as a counter pick. I guess the AyoBlue sword, I am not sure at all.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think maybe they're just trying to be like, hey, let's try a couple different things before, because this is round 1, right? You want to try whatever you can while you are in the very first round while you can, because when you're going to game 3, it's not the time to try new things unless you absolutely know it would work. And as they say, that AyoBlue does knock out Luna's very first stock. However, Luna's trying to make a comeback here, knock out AyoBlue's because of how low he is, and he might be able to do it here very shortly.
That's all I was going to say. Those sidelight N6 from Luna are going to be the key to getting this knockout as early as possible. AyoBlue is getting amazing credit out of this stock. Gonna weapon starve right now for the spear again. Yes, one side sig, one sidelight N sig, even a ground pound kills at this point. AyoBlue is looking mighty red for that kill percentage. D-Light gonna barely hit as AyoBlue dodges down. Edgeguard situation. It's gonna whiff right there as Luna decides not to opt to get hit by the Sair. AyoBlue with the GC D-Light Sair. Oh, if that hit, oh my god.
If that hit, that would have been one of the better clips of the night. But I will say this, AyoBlue's up over 2 stocks over Luna. That's huge. What the heck happened here?
I mean, it's a good thing the Chun-Li pick is being out there right now. D-Light Sair coming out from Luna to clean it up. However, it's a huge 1 stock deficit right now. Luna yellow, AyoBlue on 2 stocks clean. Gonna pick up the side.
It's very rare that you see this though too. It's very rare that you see Luna down an entire stock over someone.
Right, especially in the first game. I think a lot of it comes down to this Chun-Li pick, just experimenting with if it's gonna be that good into Jiro. I'm expecting a counter pick going to round 2 with like the Mordex.
Yeah, I would assume Mordex. Mordex. I don't know. AyoBlue's sight's really good. I don't know if AyoBlue...
It's going ham.
Oh my god! Knockout. He missed the knockout option twice. 3 times.
Double D-Light recovery. There you go. All right. I mean, Luna's at kill percent to any of these strong sigs coming out of Scythe or Sword from Jiro. However, AyoBlue is also 2 to 3 dodge reads away from Spirit to just evening this up, so this could go either way. Scythe gonna whiff right there. Goes for the reverse D-Light, trying to read that dodge in, but it's not gonna come out.
Yep.
Sidelight D-Light's there. Tries to pressure out a dodge with the chase dodge forward, but nothing's gonna come out from Blue, and they reset. D-Light recovery, that's gonna kill. Yes, it will.
Player 2 wins.
Nice little rhyme.
Yeah, and with that being said, AyoBlue going ahead and taking game number 1 is something that they definitely wanted to go and get going into this round. I mean, if you're realistically thinking about it, Luna is a player that you would expect to be able to make a comeback in a best out of 5. And I think if AyoBlue was in that game 5, or is it like a game 3 situation where they were down 2, it would definitely be a lot of pressure on them. And I don't know how AyoBlue does under that type of pressure, but because we haven't seen it yet. But I will say this, AyoBlue definitely won that first game, going crazy. Now Luna is kind of being like, okay, I gotta change my playstyle a little bit, and they're starting to be a lot more aggressive, but also being a lot more precise going forward.
And also a lot more walling out coming from Luna. I haven't seen Blue touch the middle of the stage. Okay, literally, except for right there. But Luna's going crazy with this spear right now. Sidelight tries to pressure out a dodge again, but couldn't react to the up dodge.
Yep.
What's resetting right now? Enlight tries to see again what Blue is doing. Luna is taking his time, just reacting to what Blue does out of hit stun. Edge guard situation right here, though. Picks up the sword. Sit down and say right there, and N6 gonna catch. a lot of the times you usually have to go for a delay right there with Spear, but Wushang being able to cover so many options with that Entig is gonna rock Luna that kill. And like right there to catch a spot dodge could have been a silent, but again, it's out of reaction. Recovery doesn't opt for the weapon starve right there, instead tries to go for way more damage. Edge guard scenario right there. Blue picks up the sword, has to get a D-Light recovery now or any sort of sig, because you do not want Luna, especially on this Wushang crossover Chun-Li, to get extra credit. And that's what Blue's gonna do with this recovery. And Light tries to react with the dodge. One thing that I like about Blue is that he takes advantage of high dex better than a lot of people do, and you notice it out of whenever he goes for these dodge reads, right? He'll whip a follow-up off of Enlight, but because of Jiro's high dex, he can mostly get away with it and just react to what his opponent does. So for example, let's watch right now. Goes for the snare, waits for the reaction. He's gonna pick up the weapon right there, resetting. AyoBlue without a dodge. Let's go for the grab, but no, he accidentally whips the D-Light.
I don't know, but right now, I mean, this has definitely been very close when it comes in with that side air with the gauntlets and gets the weapon throw knockout. And now AyoBlue's down a little bit, right? Because, I mean, it was very, very even, like the last round around like those second to final stocks there, but now it's like Luna and AyoBlue going back and forth. It's not where like AyoBlue goes crazy and then Luna goes crazy. It's been definitely a whole lot different, but Luna almost had so much opportunity of losing their second stock there to AyoBlue if they land in a certain way. But as we go into it, Luna gets that recovery, has no follow-up options afterwards. AyoBlue has the scythe, throws it, picks it up again, gets the sidelight, and right now gets the neutral air. So very nice job. It's one stock all, but can AyoBlue pull off what Guijibu did against Anime Fan and bring it back one stock like down? That's the real question.
I don't know. Chun-Li is a menace when taking on stocks like this with those side sigs and end sigs right now. And Luna, there is no way he's not hunting for them right now. Could try to get a recovery off of those nears, but again, he's just taking his time.
Yeah.
But the issue is Blue is aware of that, and he's just dealing with his damage. But Luna's gonna get that kill, and it's gonna be 1-1. No swaps coming out from either people. They're insta-locking into these stages. My Brawlhalla is like going crazy.
Yeah, whenever you go into a custom game and you're spectating, if they lock in the maps too quickly or lock in too quickly, it just makes your screen go blue.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what AyoBlue wants. Maybe that is what they want, right? Maybe that benefit will work out for them. But as we go ahead and get into it, we're going into game number 3. And I don't know. I think Luna originally was starting to adapt pretty well, but AyoBlue pops off usually in the beginning of the round, so they need to do that and make sure that Luna is down a little bit so that they can go ahead and take a lead. But right now, Luna coming in with a 4-piece with Gauntlet, missing that signature live for AyoBlue to counter. And we're seeing a lot of back and forth. We're going for combos, and then when another player really throws, like gives the other player an opportunity to approach, they'll take it, like recovery frames on an attack and stuff like that.
I wonder if this works during
AyoBlue reversing the situation, reacts to the dodge. Edgeguard situation, picks up the sword, but gets the weapon throw. Oh, and he barely misses the wall. As Blue's gonna take this first stock. I'm very surprised that they're playing this out at Demon Island again, especially for Luna. I feel like Luna opting for like maps with at least a platform, like for Apocalypse and Enigma, would be really good. But it seems like Luna is gonna just pretend maps don't even matter. He could equalize this right now, but AyoBlue's gonna get the end light.
Yeah.
Nope. There's gonna come out right there. If I'm Luna right now, I'm getting Spear, and I'm gonna demolish like 50-60 damage off of like some sidelight read.
Yeah, some type of like neutral control based combo. Neutral light, maybe in his neutral light sidelight, Greg gets a sidelight.
Versus like finally hits.
Neutral air recovery, yeah. He does exactly that.
He's been hunting for that like the past 2 games. And that's a really good dodge to catch too. I think one popular dodge against sidelight that I haven't seen Blue go for at all is that up dodge, since the only way you really cover that is with like a jump nair or a jump GCD light, which is very committal for Spear players. But Blue hasn't been going for that at all, and I think that's like a good thing in a sense. Reverse there, right there. There's our situation again. Even if Blue whiffs one of his attacks trying to edge guard Luna, that high dex is going to come in handy. Weapon trying to confirm.
I don't know, but
just like that. This stock is so important. Both of them at red.
AyoBlue!
Who's able to get the sword? Luna's an art? Ah! This is so dangerous for both of them. Oh, the like whips! Oh, but he gets it in time. Okay.
Luna whiffed twice. That's the reason why AyoBlue got that. They missed the option, then they go for the option again as like a confirm, and then AyoBlue does the confirm on that. But then we're just gonna come in with the Gauntlet recovery knockout.
They're just gonna even it up like 20 seconds of that suspense. This never happened at all. Blue right now with the weapon deficit. Luna again. Luna rarely opts for these weapon starves like mid hit stun, like trying to go for much more damage and pressure instead. Obviously, it's gonna give Blue an easier chance of getting a weapon. Well, Blue's just gonna throw it away anyways. Oh, weapon starve right there. Perfect. But I noticed that with Luna, he rather goes for pressure and trying to get these hits instead of opting for the weapon starve, which is interesting because on one hand, sure, you're able to just risk it for more damage, but on the other hand,
I think it's very much a mental pressure game when it comes down to Brawlhalla 2. It's a lot more of a mental based game than most fighters where you go and rely on combos and attacks. If you can impact the mental of your opponent so much with pressure, it allows you to get knockouts like what Luna just got and advance further into their set with an advantage. So good job coming out Luna winning that second game, but I think you were right. Luna's holding all this pressure on the AyoBlue. AyoBlue, we're definitely seeing them feeling that pressure with how fast they're moving off the ledge to the point where they had no jumps to really come back so quickly. So I don't know. We'll kind of see what happens. AyoBlue says no Demon Island, no Small Fortress of Lions. We're going to Spirit Realm.
Spirit Realm game.
Yeah.
This is going to genuinely be scary. You're going to see Jiro kill like green for the first time, and you're going to see Chun-Li kill like green for the first time. It's going to be confusing. It's going to be really, really confusing. I'm scared, but I'm in for it. It is 2-1 right now. AyoBlue is on... He's on the edge of the boat right now. He loses this game, he's going to be sent over to losers.
Jesus.
Well, them starting out with the Scythe and Spear. D-Light into Sair coming out from AyoBlue. Catches the landing from Luna, but doesn't get much out of it. Goes for the sidelight. D-Light tries to react to the dodge. Reverse nair right there. Edgeguard situation coming out from AyoBlue. A down take kills right here. That is the scary thing about Spirit Temple. It has the smallest kill boxes vertically, I believe. So coming from AyoBlue, those sword D-Light recovery is going to be much more threatening.
I agree, and I think right now it's definitely going to be... I mean, AyoBlue is just controlling. It's not even like map is throwing Luna off. So you would not expect someone like AyoBlue to have this big of a lead, especially like on a new map. Usually it's backwards, but that neutral or not?
That's the Spirit Realm div, bro.
I guess so.
You don't gotta wait for barbecue sauce red anymore. It just kills just for fun. That's the Spirit Temple div.
This could be a fast round. Jesus.
I'm noticing one thing Blue is taking advantage of is that Luna's not dodging a lot off of these scythe hits. Like whether it's AyoBlue getting these D-Line into Sairs, D-Line into Nairs, or even Sideline into N-Lights, he's getting a lot of that damage for free, which on scythe is very... Oh. Come out there? I thought I was gonna extend a bit more.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, silent recovery right there, gonna kill extremely early. Any other map that recovery doesn't kill, and Blue gets to run away even more. But as I was saying, Blue is able to get a lot more hits off of Luna, just not dodging at all, which on Scythe is very dangerous, right? Those 13, 12 damage attacks that come out of winning neutral turn into 26 and 30, you're taking a lot more risk. And it's up for Luna to really adapt to that and start dodging way more off of those single hits, as Downtick is going to hit right there, and he's here with this fat one stock deficit.
Now let's be real here. We might have our very first game, or that's best out of 5. If AyoBlue keeps it up, all the matches today have been 3-0. all of them, everything on stream when it comes down to top 8 has been 3-0. So to see it now going into a situation where AyoBlue might be able to make it 2-2 into a best out of 5, it's a sudden death matchup is kind of nuts to think about. But Luna is starting to come back pretty decently hard.
I'm pretty sure this is also the first set that Luna's dropped the game. Like, before every other set, he has went 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. And Blue was about to do that too, but he dropped the game to Clem. But it just goes to show how contended these two are. Entei gonna hit from Luna, and it's 1 stock to 1 stock. Not as bad as game 1 to where Luna was 1 stock red. Coming out here with a 1 stock orange. And again, in a map like Spirit Temple, you are going to be able to rob stocks very early. AyoBlue again just taking piles of damage. Goes for the weapon start this time. And it's just even like that. That was literally just 12 seconds of like, oh, stock deficit? Damage deficit?
They dodged. Oh, shit.
But again, Luna not dodging. I keep emphasizing that.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Right there. AyoBlue in an edge guard situation, just like before. Sarah gonna hit right there. That high deck's coming through off of whiff. The DL recovery kills right here. A DL recovery is Sarah. Luna makes it back with the drop Sarah. But they both reset. Sidelight, cheesy sidelight recovery. And that's a 3-1 coming in for Luna as he goes on to the grand finals of Galaxy Cup Nova. What a set.
What just happened? I mean, keep in mind, I mean, Luna was down by 1. He was down by a stock. Then he comes back out of